نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين ثم آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Translation Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 126. Wa and if when qala he said Ibrahim alayhi salam Rabbi. Rabb means the sustainer, the Lord. Now, the Zair under Ba is replacing the Ya, and that is the pronoun for meaning what? My. Rabbi, my. Rabbi Ja'al. Ja'ala means to make. It is an imperative verb ordering the first person singular or asking or requesting. So Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam is requesting his Rabb to make. Ij'al, you make. Hadha, this. Baladan, a city. Amina, a place of security, a place of peace and protection. Wa and warzuq. Ra, za, qaf means the provisions. Warzuq, this is an imperative verb which is asking, requesting, or ordering to provide. You provide. Ahlahu, its people. Now, who here is a pronoun which is pointing towards Baladan, that is the city. Ahlahu, its people. Whose people? The people of that city. Min, from. Athamarat. Thamar in Arabic refers to the plants, the parts of the plant which are edible or which are consumed by people. But in the word-to-word translation, it is normally translated as fruits. Man, who, amana, who believed, minhum, from them, billahi, in Allah, wal yawmil akhiri, wa and al yawmil akhiri, the day of judgment, the day of resurrection. Qala, he said. Now here, this means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that. Waman kafara, wa and man who kafara, he disbelieves, fa umatti'uhu. Mim, ta, ain means to give advantage, to provide, to give reward. Fa means thus or so. Umatti'u, I will provide, I will give advantage, or I will give things of enjoyment. Who? To he. Qalilan, qaf lam lam, means little, trivial, small. فَأُمَتِّهُ قَلِيلًا, thus I will provide him little. Summa, then, astarruhu, Istirar means a forcible condition, to force. I will force Hapeshu, him, ila, towards, adhabin nar, the torments, the punishment of the fire. It is not any fire, it is because of alif and lam at the start, it is a proper noun and it is the fire, meaning the hell fire. Wabisa, and bad, awful, al-maswir, the place of return. Now, let's just repeat verse 126. Wa, and is when Qala said, Ibrahim alayhi salam, Rabbi, my Lord, my sustainer, ij'al, you make hadha, this baladan, city, amina, a place of peace or security, warzuk, and you provide ahlahu, its people, mina thamarati, from fruits, man amana, who believes, minhum, from them, billahi, in Allah, wal yawmil akhiri, and the day of judgment. Qala, he said, Waman kafara, and who kafara, disbelieved, fa'umatti'uhu, thus I will give advantage or provide enjoyment to him, qalilan, little, summa, then is darruhu, I will force him, ila, towards azabin nar, the torments of the fire, wa bi'sal masir, and it is a bad place of returning. Verse 127, wa, and if when yarfa'u, ra, fa, ain, to raise, to elevate, to make something reach to a higher position. Yarfa'u, this is an imperative verb for the first person singular. Yarfa'u, he raised. Ibrahimu, Ibrahim alayhi salam. Al-Qawa'idu, Qaf, Ain, Dal. Qa'ada means to sit. Qawaidu here is referring to the place or the location or the position where a building or a construction stands or it sits or it is placed. So qawaidu in literal sense here actually refers to the foundation. Al-qawaidu, the foundation, minal baiti, of the house. Bait means house, and alif lam at the start makes it a proper noun meaning the house. Wa Ismaila, and Ismail alayhi salam. Rabbana, my Lord. Taqabbal, qaf ba lam means to accept. Taqabbal, you accept, minna, from us. Innaka, indeed, ka, you, anta, you are, as-samiu, all hearing, al-alimu, all knowing. As-samiu, the root word is sin, mim, and al-alimu, the root word is ain, lam, mim. Now repeating verse 127, wa, and is when yarfa'u, he was raising, he was elevating, Ibrahim alayhi salam, al-qawaidu, the foundation, min al-bayti, of the house, wa Ismaila, and Ismail alayhi salam. What were they saying and how were they supplicating? Rabbana, our Lord, taqabbal, you accept minna, from us, innaka, indeed or for sure you, anta, you are, as-samiu, all hearing, al-alimu, all knowing. Verse 128, Rabbana, our Lord, waj'alna, waw zabar wa, and ja'alna. Ja'ala means to make. Ja'al, you make, na, us. Waj'alna, and you make us muslimaini. Muslimaini is for dual. So it is that Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam is supplicating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you make both of us, the father and the son, Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam, what? Two Muslims, two obedients, two of those who submit and surrender to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Laka, lam zabr la, for, ka, you, wa, and, min, from, zurriyatina. Zurriyat, as we've already discussed in the previous session, it refers to the offsprings, the children of the children and the children of the great great grandchildren. That is the progenies. Zurriyatina, our offsprings, our progenies. Ummatan, a group, a community. Muslimatan laka. Muslimatan, submitting, surrendering. Muslim is the person who submits, who surrenders to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Laka, for you. Wa, and, arina. Ra, hamzaya, means to see. Arina, this is an imperative verb and it is requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam is requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show, to let them see, to let them have vision or sight of. Wa arina, and show us. Nun alif na is for us. Show us what? Manasikana. Noon, Sin, Kaf refers to the methods, the steps, or the procedures of worship. Manasikana, the methods or the steps or the procedures of our worship. Watub, and tub, taba means to return, to respond, to reciprocate, or to forgive. Watub, this is Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam is requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to turn, or to reciprocate, or to forgive. Alayna, upon us. So how would we translate Watub alayna? And you turn towards us, or you reciprocate or respond to us, or you forgive, or you shower forgiveness upon us. Innaka, indeed or for sure, you, anta, you are, at-tawwabu, the one who is returning, the one who responds, or the one who forgives. Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. Now repeating verse 128, Rabbana, our Lord, waj'alna, and you make us Muslimaini, two of those who submit, two of those who surrender, or two Muslims laka for you, wa min zurriyatina, and from our offsprings or progenies, ummatam muslimatan, a group, a community submitting of Muslims laka for you, wa arina, and let us see or show us manasikana, the methods, the steps, the procedures of our worship. Watub alayna, and you turn or you respond or you reciprocate or you forgive alayna, upon us. Innaka, indeed you, anta, you are, at-tawwabu, the one who returns or the one who accepts forgiveness, ar-rahimu, the merciful. Verse 129, Rabbana, our Lord, wa, and wab'as, ba, ain, tha, means to raise, to send back, to appoint. Wab'as, this is an imperative verb where Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam is requesting or asking his Lord to send back, to raise, or to appoint. You appoint, you raise, or you send again, fi, in, him, them. What do you send in them? Rasulan. Ra, sin, lam means to send or to give a message. Rasul is the person who is a messenger, a or any messenger. Min, from, whom, then. Yatlu, ta, lam, wow means to read or to recite. And talam vow means to recite in a manner that during the recitation the reciter comprehends and understands the meaning of what he is reciting. Yatlu, he recites. Alayhim, upon him, them. Ayatika. Ayat means it is the plural of ayah. Ayah means the verse. Ayat is the plural, so it means verses. Kaf sabar ka, your. Ayatika, your verses. Wa, and yu'allimuhum. Ain, lam, mim means knowledge. Yu'allimu, he gives knowledge. He teaches. And the shad at lam, this shows that the person who is teaching with perfection, precision, to the minutest of detail, in completion. Yu'allimuhum, he teaches whom, them. And what does he teach them with perfection and precision? Al-kitaba, not any book. If it had been kitabun, we would have translated it as any or a book. Now there is alif lam at the start, signifying that it is a proper noun. Al-kitaba, the book. Wa, and. Al-hikmata. Hikmah means the wisdom. Al-hikmata, the wisdom. Wa yuzakkihim. Za, kaf, ya means to purify. Yuzakki, he purifies them as the shad shows, with perfection, precision, and with detailing to the finest of extents. وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ, and he purifies them. Innaka, indeed you, anta, you are, al-Azizi, the one who has a remarkable control, al-Hakimi, all wise, al-Azizul Hakim, the wise controller. Now, repeating the verses again so that you can just fill up and catch up with any of the words you've left in the translation. Verse 126, wa, and is when qala, said Ibrahim alayhi salam, Rabbi ja'al, my Lord, you make hadha, this, baladan, city, amina, a place of peace, a place of security, or a place of protection, warzuq, and you provide ahlahu, its people, minas samarati, from fruits. And who do you provide? Man amana minhum. Man who amana believes, minhum, from them or among them, billahi, in Allah, wal yawmil akhiri, and the day of judgment. Qala, he said, waman kafara, and who disbelieved, fa'umatti'uhu, thus or so I will provide advantage, or I will reward, or I will give enjoyment to him. Qalilan, little, small. Summa tarruhu, then I will force him, then I will drag him, ila, towards, adhabin nar, torment of the fire. وَبِئْسَ الْمَصِيرُ, and bad is the place of returning, or the place of going back. Verse 127, wa, and is when yarfa'u, he was raising, he was elevating, Ibrahim alayhi salam, al-qawa'idu, the foundations, min, of, al-bayti, the house, wa Ismailu, and Ismail alayhi salam, Rabbana, our Lord, taqabbal, you accept, minna, from us, innaka, indeed you, anta, you are, as-sami'u, all hearing, al-alimu, all knowing. Rabbana, our Lord, waj'alna, and you make us muslimaini, two Muslims, two of those who submit, laka, for you, wa min zurriyatina, and from our offsprings or our progenies, ummatam muslimata laka, a group, a community of those who submit, laka, for you, wa, and arena, show us, manasikana, the methods or the procedures of our worship, watub alayna, and you respond, you turn, you forgive upon us, innaka, indeed you, anta, you are, at Tawabu, the one who returns, the one who reciprocates, the one who responds, the one who forgives. Ar-Rahimu, the merciful. Rabbana, verse number 129. Rabbana, our Lord, wab'as, and you appoint, and you raise, and you send back again, him, in them or from them, Rasulan, any messenger, minhum, from them. Yatlu, he recites, alayhim, upon them, ayatika, your verses, wa yu'allimuhum, and he teaches them al-kitaba, the book, wal hikmata, and the wisdom, wa yuzakkihim, and he purifies them, innaka, indeed you, anta, you are al-azizul hakim, the powerful controller, al-hakimu, the all wise. Sadaqallahul